Barcelona and Alejandro Balde have been dealt a frustrating blow just as the season enters its most critical stage. The 21-year-old left-back, who has been enjoying a strong run of form this season, suffered a hamstring injury during the match against Leganés. It happened in the first half at Butarque, where Balde appeared to tweak his hamstring while chasing a ball down the left wing. He immediately signaled to the bench and was substituted shortly after, with Gerard Martin stepping in to replace him. Initial reports suggested a recovery time of 2 to 3 weeks. There was cautious optimism within the club that Balde might recover quickly enough to be available for the Copa del Rey final against Real Madrid, scheduled for April 26 in Seville. That final is one of the most anticipated matches of the season, and Barcelona were hoping to have all their key players available, including Balde, whose pace and defensive strength have become vital components of Xavi's setup. However, after further medical tests were conducted on Monday, the update was not as positive as initially hoped. The detailed scans confirmed that Balde's injury is more severe than it first appeared, and the estimated recovery time has now shifted closer to the full 3 weeks. This timeline officially rules Balde out of the Copa del Rey final. It's a major setback for the young defender and a significant loss for Barcelona in one of their biggest games of the season. The timing couldn't be worse. Balde has been one of Barcelona's most consistent performers in recent months. After struggling with injuries last season, he returned stronger, more confident, and more important to the team than ever. His overlapping runs, defensive awareness, and attacking support from the left side have given Barcelona balance and width. His absence now leaves a gap that won't be easy to fill. Balde's injury also means he will miss several important matches. He has already been ruled out of Barcelona's Champions League quarter-final clash with Borussia Dortmund, a game that demands intensity, pace, and tactical discipline, all qualities Balde has delivered throughout the season. His absence is not only a blow to the team's defensive setup but also to their attacking transitions, which often begin with Balde pushing forward on the flank. In La Liga, Balde will miss matches against RCD Mallorca and Celta Vigo. These games are crucial as Barcelona looks to maintain their position in the title race. He is also confirmed to miss the following fixture against Real Valladolid, just days after the Copa final. These are matches where points cannot be dropped, especially with Real Madrid pushing hard at the top of the table. Losing Balde for this stretch adds further pressure on the squad and the coaching staff to find reliable alternatives. Looking further ahead, Barcelona could face either Inter Milan or Bayern Munich in the semi-finals of the Champions League, depending on the outcome of their quarter-final tie with Dortmund. The first leg of that potential semi-final is set for April 29 or 30. Unfortunately, Balde is unlikely to be ready in time for that either. This further limits Barcelona's options in Europe, where every small detail matters and every player's role is magnified. The club is now focusing on having Balde ready for a possible return in early May. The goal is to bring him back for the second leg of the Champions League semi-final, scheduled for May 6 or 7. This would give him just enough time to regain match fitness before the La Liga Clásico against Real Madrid on May 11 at Montjuic. That match could be a title decider, and having Balde available for it would be a massive boost. But everything will depend on how well his recovery progresses and whether the medical team clears him in time. Before this injury, Balde was in top form. His performances this season had made him one of the most talked about young full-backs in Europe. Defensively solid, quick in recovery, and a threat going forward, he had earned the trust of the coaching staff and the admiration of fans. At just 21, he was showing maturity beyond his years and had established himself as a key piece in Barcelona's lineup. Missing out on major fixtures now is not only frustrating for the team but also for the player, who had been enjoying the best stretch of his career so far. Barcelona must now look at how to cope in his absence. Gerard Martin, who came on for Balde against Leganés, is one option. There's also João Cancelo, who has the versatility to shift to the left, though doing so would weaken the right flank. Marcos Alonso could also step in, though he has been used sparingly this season and has not consistently delivered the level of performance needed in high-stakes matches. Whoever fills in will have a difficult task ahead, especially with the kind of opposition Barcelona are set to face. The fans have reacted with disappointment and concern. On social media, many have expressed frustration over the timing of the injury. Balde had become a fan favorite not just for his talent, but for the energy and commitment he brings to every game. His progress this season has been one of the brighter stories in an otherwise challenging campaign for Barcelona. Now fans will have to wait and hope he returns in time to contribute in the final, crucial phase of the season. Everyone at the club understands his value, and they will want him back at 100%, especially with the possibility of playing in key Champions League matches and the Clásicos still ahead. Alejandro Balde's injury has created a ripple effect across Barcelona's season plans. It's a setback, no doubt, but how the team responds could determine the outcome of their entire campaign. With La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the Champions League all still in reach, the pressure is on. The countdown to Balde's return has officially begun, and all eyes will be on Montjuic on May 11 to see if the young star can make his comeback just in time for the Clásico.